J&P up here.
Hi, and welcome to Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Staff Sergeant Trevor Pedro. With provincial reconstruction teams, contractors, and the Army Corps of Engineers supporting Operation Enduring Freedom, there are always construction projects going on throughout the country. In this report, Specialist Matthew Little shows us how soldiers are using their tools for a project that's set to affect folks inside the wire.
Just outside a small compound near the Pakistan border, a new FOB is rising from the ground under the skilled hands of the 173rd Special Troops Battalion Assault Barrier Platoon. The platoon's objective is a simple one: to build the horizontal barricades known as HESCOs to make the perimeter of the FOB safe from attack. Fast and efficient, says Project Manager First Lieutenant William Crummey.
We had dozers out here clearing and grubbing the ground, graders on top of that, smoothing it out. Our second task is HESCO work. We got the west wall, east wall, southern wall, northern wall. We're making 11 feet high, 7-foot HESCOs on top of that with 4-footers. So all that plus interior HESCO work, that completes our second task.
Clearing ground and building the walls that protect America's service members. Reporting for the 22nd MPAD, I'm Specialist Matthew Little, Nangarhar Province, Afghanistan.
In eastern Afghanistan, coalition forces teamed with Afghan National Army soldiers of the 203rd Corps in Kaus this week for a mounted patrol. The goal of the mission was for Company C of the 70th Engineering Battalion to search for improvised explosive devices while the ANA ran security. The combined force discovered 2 IEDs within an hour's time, making the roadway safe for commerce and travel. Captain David Meyer, the commander for the mission, said that the remarkable security provided by the 203rd ANA is a combat multiplier in clearing routes. Now here's a look at your photos from the field.
Paktika Province government gathered at the governor's compound in Sharana. The 3-day-long meeting focused on the 4 major goals of the provincial government, which are security, economy, governance, and tribal issues.
At a transfer of authority ceremony at Bagram Airfield this week, the 503rd Military Police Battalion, Task Force Ripcord, assumed responsibility for military police operations in support of counterinsurgency missions from the 385th Military Police Battalion, Task Force Dragoon. Army Lieutenant Colonel Robert Byrd, 503rd Military Police Battalion commander, said that his soldiers have the opportunity to build upon a solid foundation the 385th has built over the past 15 months. And if they do so, Afghan security forces and Regional Command East will be that much closer to the goal of providing independent and effective security to the people of this region. Winters in Afghanistan are harsh, cold, and long. These weather patterns force service members to acquire specialized gear. Corporal Nick Sweet shows us how the generosity of a few made this season a little warmer for Devil Dogs.
Marines stationed out of Bagram Airfield lined up inside of what many of the Devil Dogs here call Tun Tavern. But they weren't waiting for drinks. They were gathering supplies that'll help them stay warm this winter. Supplies donated by First Lieutenant Ben Fowler and his family and friends. Lieutenant Fowler tells us how this charity drive got started.
About 2 years ago, my family and I decided that we were tired of giving the standard gifts of random gift certificates to some, a restaurant or to a big electronics store. So we tried to figure out, hey, with this war going on, how can we best support the men and women downrange? And so it was Christmas time, of course. Christmas is usually cold in most places, so we decided that we're going to put our funds together, contribute, go out and buy some cold weather gear, and send it overseas to our men and women who are deployed.
Altogether, the group of more than 150 generous people raised over $4,000 worth of gear in 2007. Thanks to their contributions, Marines and soldiers who receive this gear will walk away with a fundamental asset, helping them complete their mission.
Thank you for your service.
Marine Corporal Nick Sweet, Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan.
And that's all for this edition of Freedom Watch Afghanistan. I'm Staff Sergeant Trevor Pedro. Thanks for watching.